Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
The injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
And here's Memphis's starting group. We've got Edey. Ty Jerome is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, BA. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here's Jerome. Right side, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Wells. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Three-pointer, Harden hits the three-pointer. Harden's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Wells. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Harden with the slam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Wells. Jackson outside. Six to shoot. Caldwell-Pope for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
That one's no good. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Outside Harden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting two.
That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Harden hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Jerome passes to Jackson. And here's Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. Releases. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich down low. No points yet. And it's in there.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
All right, man. It's dance time. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Offensive rebound. Edey, that's good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Dunn outside. Back to Harden. On the clock. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Wells. Pass to Jerome. Jackson with a screen on Harden. Jerome passes to Wells. Edey for 3. That one is off. The Clippers lead by 3. Outside Harden. Launches it. Memphis with a rebound. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Jerome. Back to Caldwell Pope. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. It's a tie ball game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Back to Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Jerome on the wing. Defended by Harden. Jerome, that's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now here's Zubac. Dunn, the pass to Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. Buries it from 3.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Timeout call, Memphis. Hall, he's checked in for the Clippers. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Here's Jerome. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Edie. Now Jackson. Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. The rebound by Edie. Edie's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jerome. Pass to Edie. And here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Jerome. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. It's tipped. Here's Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Caldwell Pope with it. Defended by Dunn. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Aldama. 4 on the clock. Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian. Averages in double figures every year. Shoots it well from deep. A very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Jerome. Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Nick Batum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one misses. Some changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez comes in for Zubats. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And Memphis also making a switch. Conchar, he's checked in for Jerome. Good on the second one. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Harden. Here's the 3. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yep, and they did a lot of winning, Allie.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Up top, Batum, guarded by Aldama. Back to Batum. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
This is experience at work. Batum knows he has the shot. No need to think about it at all.
Pass to Wells. Puts up a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Miller. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Wells. Back to Conchar. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Miller, Nicholas Batum out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Harden in at the 2. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Now here's Aldama. Jackson outside. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Up top, Batum. Back to Harden. Batum sets a screen. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Now here's Conchar, guarded by Miller. Landale, the pass to Conchar. There's Jackson with the 3, and another 3 for Memphis. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Batum. Outside Harden. Shoots from the line. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Harden's got 14 points for the game. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Now here's Conchar. Yet to see a basket. Wells. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Paul. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Conchar drives in. Landale in the high post. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Conchar outside. 3-pointer. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Here's Wells. He's guarded by Paul. Conchar outside. Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Miller. And the basket is good. Aldama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. From downtown, Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Wells, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The defense gets in Paul's business, but his instincts are just too good. He's still able to get off his shot and draw the foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes a first. For the Clippers, Collins, he's checked in for Batum, and it's done in for Miller. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Timeout call, Memphis.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Jackson on the wing. Conchar outside. Aldama with it. There's Jackson with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 10.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Collins outside. Right side Paul, the 11-footer, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, these are the shots Paul hunts for. He is so confident at this range.
Pass to Edie. Harden against Jackson. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Harden. 14 points for him.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Edie. Shoots over Collins. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Harden. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range. 17 points in the game.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Pass to Jackson. Conchar outside. Jackson the screen for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Paul. Dunn outside. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles another 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Conchar, the pass to Jackson. They set the screen. Takes the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Harden. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
John Conchar.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan. Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Harden. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Conchar. Outside Paul. Pass to Collins. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 0, Jalen Wells.
Collins outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Jerome. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Bogdanovich. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jerome. Here's Wells. Counted from distance. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Dunn outside. Outside Bogdanovich. For 3, Collins. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Jerome. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Paul. 4-3. Jerome, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Paul. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Here's Jerome. Shoots over Paul. Collins with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Jerome. Inside. Now here's Caldwell Pope, guarded closely. Controls the rebound and the putback. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Paul. He has 6. Zubac screen beyond the arc. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Jackson for 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Clippers trail by 3. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Edey out there with Jackson. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
And Memphis shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Jerome. The Clippers grab the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Harden with the slam. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Jackson outside. Back to Jerome. Pass to Wells. From the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovic. Can't connect from short range. Memphis trailing here. Here's Jerome. Lets it fly. And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Blocked! Here's Wells. Collins defending. Wells, the pass to Jerome. Jackson, the screen. The 3-ball. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Harden. 21 points in the game.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Puts it up from 12. The Clippers grab the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dunn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Dunn outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul. At the line for LA, Chris Dunn. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Harden. 21 points in the game. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Here's Jerome. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Harden. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Harden's got 23.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Here's Wells. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Memphis shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
And here's Harden. 23 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jerome passes to Jackson. Here's Jerome. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. Harden surveying the D. Bogdanovich with it. Now here's Harden. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Clippers making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers. Number 3, Chris Paul.
Here's Harden. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. The shot. Buries the jump shot. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Harden. 25 points in the game. And that one good. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. On target from range. 6 points for him.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Paul passes to Dunn. Outside Harden. Collins with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Jerome. 5 points in the game. Jackson with a screen on Harden. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Unloads from 13. The kick out to Paul. Second chance shot. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Jerome. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson. The bank shot, no good. And so Paul will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Now Harden. 27 points for him. Collins outside. Back to Harden. From deep three-point land. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis leading. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 8.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Zubac's high post. Pass to Harden. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Going inside. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Harden. Zubac, screen, puts it up. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And down it goes, 2 points. Jerome's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Zubac passes to Miller.
Hey, who's watching though?
Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Zubac has gotten his second bucket.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Now Aldama. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Miller outside. Pass to Zubac for the lead. Memphis with a rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Paul with it. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 9.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Memphis ahead. They're up by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Nicholas Batum out there with Miller. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's James Harden. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Harden.
And right now, if you're the defense, you've got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Now here's Jackson. Fires for three. Miller pulls it in. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field to take the lead. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Aldama, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Lopez, the screen on Jackson. Here's a three from Paul. The shot no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Memphis missing. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4 to the paint. Nails the baby hook. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that.
Harden's shot is good.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And here's Aldama. There's Jackson with the three. Hauled in by Paul.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Batum. Miller outside to take the lead. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Miller. And it's a three-point Clipper lead.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Here's Landale. Now Jackson, guarded by Miller. Here's Aldama. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now Harden. From behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Landale's got 5 rebounds tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Harden's shot is good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Landale. Jackson surveying the D. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jackson's got 21 points in the game. Outside Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. John Conchar picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Chris Paul. Jackson can't get it to go. The Clippers lead by 4. Dunn outside. Pass to Harden. Takes it inside. Here's Lopez. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Edey. Aldama outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. Done with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And laid in to finish off the break. Harden's got 42 in the game.
This is Harden at his best. Driving, fighting through contact. He enjoys overcoming these challenges.
Pass to Aldama. Shoots over Brown. Back to Jackson. Here's Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edey. Covered by Lopez. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Batum finds Lopez. Over Edey. Lopez can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Jerome. Pass to Aldama. Jackson outside. Picked by Aldama. Fires the 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Brown. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Edey. Doubled by Dunn. Here's Edey. Here's Jerome. Defended by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Jerome passes to Caldwell Pope. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Collins outside. Pass to Dunn. Three-pointer, Harden. Nails it from 3. Harden's got 47 points.
He got off to a slow start, but it appears he's found his touch from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jackson. From outside the arc. The shot comes out. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Takes one from 10 feet. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Jackson can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 10. Harden, the pass to Collins. Harden with it. And there's the lob. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. A minute 15 left in the 4th. Here's Jackson. That one's wide left.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Chris Dunn, first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Ty Jerome at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Harden, yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
There's Jackson with the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
James, another explosive scoring night for you. What enabled you to get that kind of rhythm going?
My teammates did an unbelievable job tonight, man. Every night, every single night of, getting me open, getting me shots, and we came away with the victory. That's all that matters.
It was a full team effort. Thanks, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.